So the 2020 Olympics looks like it's finally going to happen, albeit a year later. It's now scheduled for July and August 2021. And just over 200 Kiwi athletes across 18 sports will be representing New Zealand.
That's right. The qualifying rounds are wrapping up for the final group of athletes who are hoping to make it to that Olympic squad. And we actually have one of those qualifiers who is already a Commonwealth champ here with us in the studio.
Yes, welcome Andrea Anacan.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so good to have you with us. Are you excited?
Yes, a bit nervous, but also excited because, you know, I'll be doing the sport I love in Tokyo, which is the birthplace of karate.
Yes,
so, very special.
And is this the first time it's happening at the Olympics?
Yes, this is the first time karate is going to be in Olympics, so it's even extra special.
Yeah, really momentous. Now, I was thinking beforehand, sometimes you can look at a person and just know, oh, yep, they're a footballer, or they're a gymnast, or they're a swimmer. I mean, you can look at me and know I'm a couch potato. Josh, you play football, you do a bit of circus sport.
I do a whole bunch of different things, but I'm a jack of all trades, I think. But karate, definitely something that is foreign to me.
Yeah, way out of our league. So we're actually going to take a little look at what karate looks like and what you do, Kata. That was pretty fierce. I mean, looking at you here, you just thought, nice. Oh my gosh.
I'm still nice even though I'm on the mat. It's just, I have to look in a certain way.
Fair enough.
Yes,
Does that actually play a part, like how serious you look?
Yes, every single thing from the hair down to the toes, we're getting judged.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. So have to basically wear my hair out, then, you know, trim toenails and everything like that. Yeah, for our safety as well.
Look powerful and serious and fierce as well, huh? Like you mean it.
Yes, yeah. So even our face, we have to train it in the mirror, and it has to basically pass the test before we hop on the mat.
Does that mean you do like reps? You know, you go to the gym and you do some curls. Do you do face reps as well with smiles? And
what would that look like, Josh?
I don't know. I've practiced in the mirror before trying to perfect my smile because it's a little bit crooked. I'm wondering if Andrea's tried to perfect her fierce face and that mean look. I'm not
No, it only activates during kata.
There you go.
I'd actually really like to ask you then the difference about kata and what I think we're familiar with in karate, you know, when you look at martial arts movies. But I've also heard that you're a fan of comics, is that right? Yeah. And there's this quote in one of the Spider-Man novels, I think, that with great power comes great responsibility. Is that true for your sport?
Yeah, I think so. We always teach our kids, you know, karate is for self-defense, not self-offense. And it's always like, you only need to use it when you have to defend yourself and not anywhere else. And we're very clear about that. And even for me, you know, it's not going to be like, hey, I want to fight you like out on the street. It's like someone wants to fight you and first of all, you run away. But if you can't, then you defend yourself.
Very important then. So what's the difference between kata and the sparring that we do see?
Yes, so Kata and Kumite. So Kumite is you literally fight an opponent, and for example, a punch to the body with all of the requirements basically fulfilled, that's 1 score. Kick to the face is 3 points. For me, I consider it as the arts in martial arts. So kata basically means form. And if you've seen gymnastics floor routine, that's what we basically do without music. But each move means something. So from here, going to here, what does it mean? Block, block, strike. Like you're imagining, okay, there's an opponent attacking me. And that's how kata is made, you know, from I guess the samurais before, like when they actually have to train it because for certain situations that they have to use it. Yeah.
So there's a big focus on the moves then, of course, which really inspires me while we've got a sensei here with us. I want to learn a bit of kata. Would you be able to show
Yeah.
us a couple of
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, well,
Cool.
we
I'll
probably
just-
need to move this out the
Yeah, is
way
that
and
all
give
right,
ourselves a
Kenton?
little bit of space.
Put that there. How much space will you need? Like, will you send
Oh,
this
not
flying
that
across the room?
People are probably watching in their lounges. We can do it in our
Okay, so
lounge.
a few safe moves then that the kids too at home can
Oh,
have a
yes.
go with?
Okay, so you start off here, and then you put left foot forward. You go like this, and then you run away.
Okay, I can do that.
So that's the first rule. So that's the first rule of karate.
Right.
Just
And that's the responsibility and the
Yes,
wisdom you were talking
yeah.
about earlier. Okay.
And if you can't run away, if you're cornered, I need you to teach you how to form a proper fist, because you're going to use your fist. So 3 moves, you're going to go 1, 2, and then 3, you're going to hide your thumb, and basically you're just going to punch straight all the way from your shoulder to the first 2 knuckles. So from here, just going to punch straight.
Hi-ya.
I can
Nice,
hear
yes. Yes. So.
Did you hear the noises? That you have to make the noises. I saw the video.
You don't have to, but yes, in the kata
Okay,
you do. Yes.
sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Okay, I think that's enough for lesson 1.
Okay.
101 in kata. And yeah, as Josh mentioned, you are a sensei. Now, how much is that role to you in your discipline?
I think it's for anything. Like, if you have wisdom and knowledge, you have to pass it on, right? Because as I said, it's for self-defense. And if I can help, like, one kid or one person know how to defend themselves, to save their lives, then it's like a big part of it. Yeah.
And do you find that it also helps, especially young children, with their self-confidence?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't just teach them karate, it also teach them confidence and discipline, because it's like being a Christian, you're not just the karateka when you're on the mat. It's you take it with you. You're not just a Christian on the Sunday. You take it with you every single day. So it's the same. You have to be self-disciplined. Your concentration, you can use it in everyday life, and just how you interact with people.
Yeah.
It's like you treat them with respect everywhere.
Nice.
Yes.
So you're an ambassador then for your sport, for karate. You're going to be an ambassador for our country. God willing.
Right.
Yes. Praying, fingers crossed.
That's a lot of pressure.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
And you're also an ambassador for our faith, by the sounds of it. Like, how do you do all that and balance all that?
Look, I know I'm not perfect, and when people say, "Oh, this girl looks up to you," and I'm like, I want to be clear that even though I represent the sport, I represent the country, I'm still a human being who makes mistakes. And so I always say, look, I'm not perfect, but I'm just doing my best for God with what I can. And so, it's like parable of the talents. I want to grow that because he's given me the opportunity, he's given me the talent, and I want to share that, And when I hop on the mat, it's not me. Yeah. I want him to shine through that. And with a little, kind of like when you meet an opponent and they can see God in you, Jesus in you, that's really powerful.
Amen. Yeah.
And I've made friends, Christian and non-Christian friends, and I would want them to see Jesus in me, and I think that's more important than winning a gold medal. I mean, Lord willing. Yes.
Still hoping.
We will be praying for that.
Yes, thank you. But whatever his will is, may it be done. Because I wasn't going to go for the Olympics, I was just, Sensei and I talked about it, and people were talking to me about it, and I was like, look, I don't have the capacity, I don't have the financial kind of money to just go earn points overseas. And I told him, in 2018, I was like, Lord, this will be my last tournament. This is my last tournament in Worlds in Madrid. And I was like, I'm just going to give it, as always, give it all that I can. And this is for you. And I got 7th in the world for that one. And I was like, yes, I'm ending on a high. And then the Oceania manager came and talked to me and be like, hey, look, what are your plans for Olympics? And I was like, I'm not going.
What's a verse for I know the plans I have for you, sister?
Yes, that's always been with me because, I brought it up to Sensei and he was like, well, do you want to go for it? And I said, look, I don't know. It wasn't planned. I'm supposed to retire. And we prayed about it, and, we prayed about funding as well, being the opportunity to go, because people live in Europe just to earn points, and I couldn't do that because I have to be with my coach, and he lives in New Zealand. And like, not joking, like 2 days later, God answered the prayer. And then from there, it was kind of like, Lord, like, if we're gonna go, it's in your hands. And you know, still with the Olympics, Lord, this is for you. If I get a medal, this is for you. If I don't get a medal, this is still for you. So whatever his will is, may it be done.
Amen.